just can't get the quick strat. It sucks. Really sucks. I don't think IT is easy. I think there's many facets of IT work that are also really hard. Even if you're on the customer service kind of the IT side, you're still gonna have to deal with old Grandpa Jim who doesn't know how the fuck to turn on his Windows Vista PC from 1998 or some shit. I know Vista was after 2000. Shut up. I don't know where I'm going with this. Never gonna run this long. Yeah, longer runs are hard at first, but hey, once you've gotten used to those 5 to 6 hour runs, you're in a perfect position to run Yakuza 5. There you go. No excuse at this point. There you go. Gotcha. Gotcha. This is how we get more people to run Yakuza 5. I couldn't imagine doing a job rando for LAD at the minute, even though it was met like a couple of months ago, but I had to cancel it. I still have to do the Majima Everywhere thing. That's lost to the void at the minute, honestly. I have to figure out when to do that. But I think no matter what happens, even if I don't PB today, I'm doing LAD tomorrow. I'm very tired of Yakuza 4 and its shit at the moment. Running the PC version hurts, and like, Piscala's gonna beat my time in like 3 days time, so I want at least one good PC run and that's it. I'm calling it at that point. Get a PC run with the PC tech and that's it. I'm out at that point. I tried, I had my fill, I hate it, I'm happy now. Bring back the 000 so I can have some fun again and like curse this run. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Has D5 played off stream? Yes, unfortunately so. I haven't even played it in like 2 weeks, so... I shouldn't be doing this, but it's still quicker than the other method. No, I don't want to, because I need to save another one for the next fight. Oh, I never used the bike wheel, that's why. I never used the bike wheel, that's why I don't have the heat. God damn it. No, I forgot to do something. God damn it. You can do this fight without Tyrannus. My setup at the minute is terrible, which is why I'm not doing it properly. That's why I'm doing this mixed bastardized hybrid of Tyrannus plus bike strat. But you'll see the new Ihara strat in a second. It's nice and easy. There's a way to do the next tutorial without Tyrannus as well, which I believe should be faster overall. But again, I haven't practiced it that much, and my setup for it is terrible, so I'll just be doing the old strat for now. 20 minutes trying to explain to an old bloke how to type a URL into a web browser so I could remote onto his PC and install something. He gave up before you did. Yeah, that's the problem, is you also have to have a lot of patience for these people as well. It's funny because you often wonder to yourself, like, how can people like this, you know, get scammed by these scammers who ask you to, you know, log into your PC. But actually, a lot of old people don't understand, you know, technology and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty obvious that they would get scammed. Like, it's definitely pretty obvious. Like, when you see this stuff and you speak to other people about technology, it's pretty obvious. I used to hope that I had my parents quite tech-savvy, that they wouldn't do dumb shit. But even just the other day, my mum was like, oh, hey, I'm the millionth visitor to this website. Fucking Christ. Mother, no. Mother, no. Yo, 28, let's go. Did I menu for Essence of Finishing already? I did, didn't I? I should have menued for the sake there. Oh well. It's me not paying attention. It's me telling dumb stories about my mother. Slower, it's faster. But the trouble is, it's a bit more precise of a setup. So, it's kind of hard. It's kind of really hard to pull off. Strats for the Ihara fight are easy, though. Provided I just actually get the first hit on Ihara. Okay. Corner, but we'll do this instead. Boom. Easy, Ihara. Easy, Ihara. Do like that. As long as you make sure you hit every hit with the weapon. The only thing that can go wrong is if he guards the last hit, but he shouldn't do. Because he usually guards either the third or the fourth hit. So, yeah. It's just funny how, you know, we never tried hitting him with tables and stuff. You can't hit him with the plant because the plant doesn't do the same animation, but you literally have 20 weapons in there. It also might be a bit faster to do a full combo into the furniture, into an Essence of Finisher before the time that I did it there. So, yeah. Barring any massive catastrophe, I might probably make this the no reset part of the run. So I would like to finish a run of this today. Again, because I want to do LAD tomorrow, and I'm getting pretty tired of Yakuza 4 and its shit right now. I love this run, but it's going places that I don't enjoy. Still requires a bit more. There's definitely going to be faster strats, like, actually doable. Like, again, I still think the drink route is potentially a bit. The drink route, the other route is a bit terrible. That again is still legit gold, so that's good. But I still think there's gonna be better ways to do the bat stuff, especially Saijima's. Again, I'm tempted to do. We could do Saijima's stuff today, I guess. If I decide to, if something goes horribly wrong, let's make this. If we can get out of this chapter, let's make this no reset, and then if something goes wrong after that, I can try the different Saijima money route. Let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Because we'll still pick up the baseball bats in Chapter 4. So we'll still get the spare baseball bats to give to Tanemura / anyone else who needs it, like, say, Kiryu. The only thing that worries me with the new money route is not having enough money for taxis on Tanemura. I think you need to buy 9 baseball bats, not 10. Because if you buy 10 baseball bats, the 2 fake silver plates, I think you're left with something like 6,000 yen, which is just too little for a taxi or 2 in his final chapter. Because we taxi a lot with Tanemura. Yeah, we taxi like a good couple of times with Tanemura, so yeah, we'll see. Hey XEYDG, hope you're doing well. Bats routed out? Nope, no way. Nope, they're insanely good. Nope. Bats will never get routed out now. They're a bit more involved than shotguns, at least. I will give them that. But doesn't necessarily mean they make a good run. Like, a lot of the time loss in Akiyama's final part will be down to whether or not I hit good flurries or not. Like, it's frustrating in the... They're not great. They're not fun to use, but at the same time, it's speedrunning. Going from point A to point B as fast as possible doesn't necessarily mean, you know, a fun game. It means a fast game, so... Oh, fight spawn? No. Was worried for a second there. Which means there might be one ahead of me here. I don't see it, so we should be good. But it might be around the corner to the right, so I have to be a little careful here. But yeah, we go on our little detour to get the coin locker key for Akiyama. The locker key radar. Part of me is kind of wondering... Give me a second to think about something here. I don't think that works. So we'd have to get it before... We have to get it before the La Marche trip, and we don't... Hi, didn't see you there. Jesus. Too busy in my head at the moment. Unless we were to do it on the way back from here, but... Still require the same kind of lineup. We'll run over. I was thinking about, at the moment we get the material. Oh shit, we could get the ruby instead. That might be an option. But it would still require us going over to the coin locker. The keys is the problem. I was kind of wondering, the thing that I'm wondering about in here right now is on Akiyama getting the piece that we get with Kiryu, and with Kiryu we just get the locker key radar instead, like the 00 days. Trouble with that is it could leave Kiryu kind of lacking in terms of grabby guy's gonna grab me in a second, so I gotta be a little careful. He's gonna grab me, so I'm gonna kill him. Oh, the sword's gonna help me kill him. Nice. Nice. Okay, good fight. Okay, good fight. Good rooftop for once. I'll take that. Nice. Still could be better than that, but good rooftop. I'll take that. Happy with that. That sword hit on the guy that loves to grab you. That'll help me kill him because I missed a couple of hits, so that's actually quite nice. But yeah, the thing that I was thinking of was getting Kiryu's locker key item on Akiyama and using that on him instead. And then for Kiryu, the old 00 route of getting the locker key radar. But the trouble with that is it only leaves Kiryu with like 700 yen. And it wouldn't even fill his inventory up with baseball bats. So we would probably run out during Kamurocho Hills. So I don't know. Okay. Okay. It's a good start. It's a good start. Because the only other trouble is, as well, by doing that, I do have to take a trip to go to the coin lockers at some point anyway. So I don't think that actually saves me time. I think it loses me time. And I think the danger is it also loses me time later on with Kiryu as well. So I'm thinking that Akiyama's route is probably set. But Saejima we can go way faster if we just get the coin locker key from Popo. And then just pray we don't lose all the bats with Tanamura. It's risky, but I kind of want to do it, not gonna lie. Pushing away from that thing, that sucks. I didn't have the heat. Ah, I was hoping to have the heat for him, but I didn't have the heat because I didn't hit him into the pole. Shit. Right, that was going to be fast, but it wasn't fast. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. If I had the heat, that would have been decent. Oh well. I'm gonna be in here the entire run up until I get to Saijima now. This sucks. I'm just running through scenarios in my head for later on in the run, which really sucks. Really sucks. I need to have a good Kido chase first. That's the important thing. Man, I've got some bad ideas in my head. I was gonna say, you should be slowing down. You shouldn't be speeding up here. You are literally dead, sir. I think... Do we try this? Don't touch your bloody bad shoulder, you idiot. It's the trouble. Whenever I start thinking about things, it's an old impulse of mine to start scratching. It used to be an old impulse of mine to fucking drag my hair behind my ears, but that's a fucking long time ago. It took me years to get off of that. Whenever I wear glasses, I do the dumb fuck thing of pushing my glasses up against my nose. You'll see me do it a couple of times whenever I have to wear my glasses. There's certain tells when I start thinking about things really hard. Scratching my chin is another one. Scratching my chin is probably the big one at the minute. Good, no fight spawns. Take that. This sucks. I'm in my head constantly thinking about this potential route and how bad it could be. I essentially do need to get lucky on Tanamura. And I really do. So... I guess we're gonna risk it. Because that means I'm also going to be saving more time in the chapter where we're going to be saving 3.5 minutes anyway. I mean, I should be fine with Tanamura. It's just literally how many baseball bats am I going to have for Tanamura? And also the fucking inventory shenanigans that I'm going to have to do in the finale. The nice thing that I like about the run at the minute, the method that I do, is that there's not that much inventory shenanigans. Essentially, the only person that needs baseball bats from the route that I do is Kiryu. So... if I was to do this route I'm thinking of, I will probably have to give baseball bats to Kiryu and Tanamura. Saijima will be fine, provided I leave him with 3 full ones, or at least 2 full ones and 1 not full one. As long as I have 2 full baseball bats and a baseball bat with at least 2 hits on it, we'll be fine. I need those 2 hits to be able to counter Kido's heal phase. Fight one. Every time I get fucking terrified. I keep thinking it's dragging me into the fight spawn. Any channel points to shave beard? None. I think that trying to force people to shave their hair or shave their facial hair is very, very bad. Like, unless it's something that they agree to for charity, forcing that on people is not right. So. Literally 0. I will never do it. And I think it is a fucking terrible idea. I genuinely do. Like, there's a real dumb... like, in terms of, like, the head shaving stuff, like, there's a real dumb stigma against... Are you a fight spawn? Fucking hell, what are you doing there? Fine, I'm going this way. Piss off. There's a real dumb stigma against, like, males who are bald. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, It really is. Unless you're like, even people who do it for like bloody charity still get like so much shit for it. It's so stupid. That's why I'm really against that kind of thing. And I really am. I didn't fucking sell my inventory out again, did I? Fucking nope. Get rid of you. Dump you. Look at this delay. Let me sell this shit. Let me sell this shit, please. I'm begging you. All of you. Ugh, terrible. I mean, you didn't imply it negatively. I'm just stating why I think it's bad. And why I think it is genuinely terrible. Plus, I don't want to deal with constant people coming into chat saying, oh, well, you look different. Or you look stupid. I look stupid enough as it is, thanks. I need to go months and months on end with more people saying, oh, you look different, man. Yeah, no shit. It's hard enough streaming with a webcam in the first place. Hidden under the beard. God. Don't. Don't. I'm still kind of shocked that K1 wasn't picked for GDQ. I really thought it was, or it will be at some point, so. Does that mean I will shave my beard for good Jingu? I don't like the fact that I'm kind of thinking about it. don't ask. It's a punishment to Twitch streamers. Yeah, exactly. Like, some people do it because, you know, the problem with male baldness, it fucking sucks. I hate the stigma behind it, and I hate the fact that people like really think that there is like a real nasty stigma behind it. Because I am getting male pattern baldness myself. You've seen me on bloody like the $20%, for instance, with a completely shaved head because, you know, I wasn't gonna turn up with, you know, clumps of my hair like falling out. And I do think that there is like, if you ever see like males with like just that little tuft of hair still left on their head, that is because there is this stupid stigma about fucking baldness in males. But I do think at that point you just, when there's nothing left, you do have to get rid of it. You do have to own it. But the problem is, and this is the dumb thing, some people's heads are actually more suited to being bald than other people. That may sound stupid. Everybody's head shape is different, and some people with a bald head do look fucking stupid. Like, that's the problem. That is the problem. It's funny because you see a lot of people say how much they like Saejima more with the hair. Like, it's so weird. It's so stupid. And the problem is, I think that facial hair does help for people who go full bald, but again, at the same time, not everyone can grow thick beards. Like, not everyone can, which just adds even more problems. But I dislike the whole, you know, forcing people to shave their heads. I think it's pretty stupid. Says the man who only ever wears a beanie. Baseball bat time. Let's go. I'm gonna lose time in this chapter, it's fine. I always lose time in this chapter because PC version is just fucking slow. Here's what it is. It is what it is. Like, I'd have to be getting out of the fight now to be able to not lose time, but PC version. The big objective with this one is Gun Guy. Not dead. I don't like that. How are you? Hello, where's my essence finisher? Punk? Yeah, big long time loss. Bad fight. Bad fight. Oh well. Yeah, I kind of like the full shave for the laziness. You know, you don't have to fuck around with much. does get cold in the winter again. I wear beanies because fucking my window is cracked. It's very fucking cold. Actually, on that note, there's another big storm coming to the UK again, but thankfully it should only be hitting Northern Ireland in the left-hand part of the UK. So hopefully it won't be as bad as fucking Storm Arwen or whatever the fuck it was that just left me. Apparently, a couple of villages and towns over, they've lost power ever since Storm Arwen. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, they've had no power for a week. I've been lucky. So I killed your roof. That sucks. We didn't have any major damage, thankfully. Lots of heavy snow gave me a cold, but that's about it. So can't complain too much. You live in the left-hand part of the UK. It's mostly from Wales upwards, but it's storm. I can't believe I'm about to say this. The storm is called Barra. Why? Why? Why the fuck? Would you call it Barra? Then Ned's gonna have a fucking field day. You know you've been on the internet too long when you hear Storm Barra and the first thought is, oh god, no. Storm Pepsi Max. I can't remember, like, they have a ruling for, like, calling every single storm specific names. Like, it has to go alphabetical, so after Barra it's going to become a C name, then a D name, E name, etc, etc. But I can't remember their reasoning for the names that they pick. All I know is it has to be alphabetical. I decided on fucking Barra. Can't wait for the next two storms that are going to hit at the same time, and they're just going to call it Storm Celine Dion. I thought that was a good joke, to be honest. One of my better ones, not gonna lie. Yeah, R1 sucked. I'm surprised I slept through the majority of it when it hit here. I saw the aftermath of the heavy snow afterwards, which again is really weird because, like, in the UK, we're not used to snow. when the tiniest, I mean the tiniest, when I lived back in Reading, the tiniest smattering of snow would cause the entire town to just close down because we can't deal with a little bit of white stuff on the roads. Like, Jesus Christ. But we're now getting, like, heavy snow at times. Like, climate change is fucking up a lot of things, and we're getting heavy snow now. Again, I went through my entire childhood not seeing a lick of snow, and then in my adult years, I've seen more snow than in my entire childhood. Like, in, like, 2 years. It's kind of ridiculous. No fight spawn, thank fuck. Oh yeah, we lost some time in the last chapter as well from the fight spawn we had to avoid, so it's not all just bad emissary menuing and bad fight on the top. Storm CD's nuts, god damn it. Oh no. Good garages fire apart, new bar to clear up, yeah. It is nice, like, I live in a very small village, so it is nice that, obviously, if something happens, we would help out the people around us, and hopefully the people around us would help us out. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss living in Reading. In Reading, I have just noticed something in that scene with the dead body. For the very first time. There is a book. Nestled in between the middle of all of those books, the book is called Man Body. M-A-N-B-O-D-Y. Man Body. Yes, I would like to read the book of Man Body. What? I just noticed that for the first time. It just caught my eye. I was like, huh? I've really just seen the words man body? Oh, Yakuza games, your random English signs. Man body. Kill Switch! Kill the Switch, bring on the Switch Pro. Oh, hello, rich bastard. Hello. Donald Sandwich, the star of Tower Battle. The Tower Battle sign is my favorite English sign in this entire game. Just the names like Donald Sandwich and bloody Anthony Fried Potato, like, that's a name. It's a name that makes me goddamn hungry. Oh dear, oh dear. Almost paranoid, just everything else you lose. Yeah, we lose the internet every time there's like a really nasty storm. I got very lucky again this time around. I didn't lose internet. I think you'll remember the period of really bad internet that I had just before August. That was due to the storms fucking up the internet. We actually had a bunch of like new fixtures done for the internet because of that. Which, as you've seen, have been pretty good since then. I've not had any major internet problems for months, which is nice. Everything else that was going horrifically wrong, thank fuck the internet started working again. Sorry, Mac. I love you, Mac. Soon, Yakuza 5 Mac. Sexual harassment couple. Sexy cuddle bunny. Yeah, there's some really weird English names in this game. Or in all the Yakuza games. It's so good. Fun fact, I was actually using the Yakuza signs when I started learning Japanese to kind of solidify some of my Japanese learning. That's fast. Ooh, that was close. Like, it was a nice easy way, because like a lot of the signs in this game have like different levels of like, kind of like calligraphy as well, like different fonts and stuff like that. So there were some signs that are easy to read and some signs that really do require you to actually like look at them and think about them. I think it's a very good way to try and use your like Japanese learning in an attempt to like figure out whether, you know, you're actually learning or not. Not quite as good as living in the country itself and immersing yourself in the language, but there's still enough around to be looking at to, you know, I couldn't, like, those are low poly, like, pictures there on the wall. I wouldn't be able to read those, for example. The signs on the side of buildings and stuff, absolutely. Like, I think it's one of those things that just, it's cool. It's really cool. Like, that arrow pointing down and free, that means it's a lift. I haven't done any Japanese learning since March. I dropped off hard, which is really bad. Really bad, actually. It's going to be horrific trying to get back into it again. So, oh well. Hey, so all of my time loss is going to come down to this set piece, where I'd like to do a good set piece so I don't lose time. If that guy didn't move back, this would have been very nice. Excuse my language, prick. Thanks. Should have just attacked him. He didn't have that much HP. But he probably would have blocked all of those too. I would never use, I've said this a couple times, I would never use Duolingo to learn Japanese. I'm supposed to do this rune in one flurry, so this is bad. Duolingo is alright, why did I put it that way? Duolingo is alright for some languages, especially some European languages. Duolingo is not good for Japanese. Duolingo is terrible for Japanese. Do not use Duolingo for Japanese, please. I am fucking begging you. Terrible. Ouch. Okay, that's please. Yeah. Terrible Again, I need to kill Kasai with this swing right here. Okay, good. And this is the problem that I have with Akiyama. I'm terrible at Akiyama's bit lately. That is a full 2 flurries more than I should be using in this room. Awful. The way that it teaches you Japanese is absolutely fucking terrible, and then some of the kanji it teaches you as well. What's up with the top right-hand part of my screen right now? Why do I have the confirmation prompts on my top right part of the screen? Hello? Good. That's better. Okay, it's gone now. What the fuck? Alright. Alright. That's a thing that happens sometimes. That's somehow the first time I've seen it. Fair enough. Yeah, as Rory says, it doesn't actually teach you, like, proper sentence structure, for one thing, but also some of the kanji it teaches you is fucking obscure as fuck. For some reason, early on, it teaches you the kanji for window that I can guarantee you will not use casually for a very, very, very long time, and it's also a stupidly hard kanji to learn, because it's really long. God. I should have flurried. I'm stupid. I should have flurried. Like, it teaches you some really obscure and dumb kanji to begin with. I was doing the way there's many different ways you could use to learn Japanese. For kanji stuff, I'd highly recommend some form of either textbook or digital learning thing. The method that I was using was, for kanji, a website called Wanikani, which has a free trial, and also for book, I was using Genki, because Genki is not, like, the be-all, end-all, but Genki is pretty much the widely accepted, you know, hey, this is a beginner stuff that is really good. And it is. Genki is very good for beginner stuff. I hope I can kill Midorikawa in one swing, because it's my last base with that. It's not been a good set piece, by the way. Yeah, Genki is very beginner-friendly and does teach you a lot of good vocabulary stuff as well. Genki will get you... Genki 1 and 2, and I'm speaking from 2nd edition terms here. I'm not sure what the 3rd edition is like. If it's as good as the 2nd edition is, then it'll be good enough. But Genki is very good to get you to a very basic conversation level. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate this man? I should hit twice in the future. Or, you know, fucking never. Get on the floor and kicking you. I had enough of your shit. It only has 2 books, but it does have audio CDs as well, which are also good because then you get actual pronunciation, which is very, very useful. Yeah, this has not been a good set piece. I'd like to get to the side of him so I can, you know, hit him with a flurry with this guy. I'm just doing bad decisions in this set piece. Good fucking shit. No, Genki comes with a CD. Genki books come with CDs. Hey, note to self. Take. You're going to hit me, aren't you? Fuck you. I don't know why sometimes I don't get the fast-firing pistols. Terrible set piece. I think we've lost about a minute to that set piece. I'm not even joking. So, we're going to be quite far behind. I think I am going to do dumb new ideas for Saejima, just to try and save time. What CDs? Sorry, cassette tapes. Reset. I've said many times this is no reset. I am not resetting for this again. I am fucking tired of this run. I just want to do a run where I get a PB with the PC version, even if it's a fucking terrible one, which it will be. I've said many times I'm not resetting again tonight. Besides, I can say 4 minutes later on. It does annoy me when people just keep saying, hey, reset, 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 every time one little thing goes wrong. Like, sure, I'm losing a minute. I'm saving 4.5 minutes later on. Fuck this man. I can't do... Because he's not a large lad, I have to go around the back. I can't quickly scoot back in. Bad fight spawn as well. That's probably, like, my biggest pet peeve alongside people trying to backseat speedrun. Like... We had somebody a couple of months ago continually scream in all caps, heal constantly, when the end of the chapter, which was coming up next, heals you automatically. Like, hi, hello, yes, I'm the speedrunner. You can discuss ideas that you have that might make things faster. That's good, because that's how we find shit that we don't recognize. Like, again, Ihara just being hit with a table to stunlock him is something that, for like a year or two, we just never tried. Because, you know, we never thought, you know, that it would work, but it does work. Like, discussing ideas that you have for potential skips and stuff is cool. Screaming at me to heal when the game is about to heal me in 20 seconds time, all that fucks me off. All that fucks me off so much. The only people who get to do that are the people that actually speedrun the game. If you speedrun the game and you know what's gonna happen, then yeah, absolutely. But if you're Jimmy Joe Blogs who doesn't know a lick about the speedrun, stop that. Fucking stop that. No, ideas are good. Like, throwing out ideas, like, you might have an idea, like, you might have an idea a couple of hours later, like, with Akiyama, why don't you go and pick up this item instead to sell, instead of, like, the locker key radar, for example. Like... The trouble with Akiyama and grabbing, like, locker key items, for instance, is the fact that we have to make another trip out to get to the locker keys. Like, the coin lockers, even. There's no good time, because even I've had the ideas to go and get a couple of items for the coin locker keys, but there's never a good time to go to the coin lockers before you have to go to Lamash in Chapter 3. Like, there is no good time. So, it sucks. Look back at my 255. I'm aiming for the 254. I'm aiming for more than a 254, but honestly, I'm still wondering about how much time PC really is going to save over console. It is going to save time because of the Tanamura Walk and Talk, but like, everything else in this run is fucking slower, and it sucks. Everything else is slower. But just because of one skip that's exclusive to the PC version, it's actually faster. I hate it. I hate it greatly. There are no words that can describe my disdain towards the PC version of Yakuza 4. Notice my mood has been terrible in the last few days because I've had to do the PC version of this shitty game. I love this game so much. I do love this game. I do love this game a lot. But the PC version is pain, and it is. So... I'm looking forward to when you can come back to Yakuza 4. I'm looking forward to you actually doing a good money and bat route. Fucking T-Chops. This is all your fault. Are you having a good evening tonight? But I'm looking forward to you coming back to the PC version and showing us all optimal routing. Because when you have a route, you actually route stuff out really well. Like, in terms of like, hey, pick up this for money, go do this, go do that, etc. Like, you're very, very good at routing that stuff. Very, very good. Much better than I am. But with this time loss I'm getting, I'm gonna do dumb Saejima strats, I think. I think that's the play. Do I even have baseball bats left over? I should do. I mean, I need to menu for... Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to menu for Nami because we have the sake on. Oh, well, we're going to find out soon enough, I guess. Yeah. It's all Q-Lock's fault. Yeah, no, yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Yep, Bob. Yep, that is exactly it. The 4-minute walk and talk between Tanemura and Kataragi is skippable on the PC version. That's the only reason why the PC version is faster. Because it has a big 4-minute skip in it. But the rest of the PC version is actually slower than the console version. Like, but that skip is just big enough that it makes it faster. Which is frustrating. So, that's why we're doing this version. YouTube, if this PBs, it goes up on YouTube, that's why. You'll see it soon. Everything else is still the normal route, although I am going to change up my shopping route in this run. I am going to change up my shopping route, actually. So, maybe we'll lose even more time because of that. Hooray! We actually probably will lose time in the finale, because I'll have to do a lot more bat swapping in the finale. I think Kiryu still stays the same. Yeah, I think we just mix up Saejima Tanemura. I'm going to have to take 9 baseball bats. Yeah, just for money purposes on Tanemura. Just a pain in the ass. So I don't think there's anything... There's nothing we can do to... I need to think about a few things real quick while I do this chase section. We do the first one at the start. We can't get anything beforehand. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with 9 bats on Tanemura and just pray we can have a good 3-bat first chapter. It's gonna be tricky, but that's how we gotta do it. I could get Essence of Finishing just, like, early, just to be on the safe side. That way I can just knock someone to the floor and take them out with the heat move. Just in case someone escapes the bat flurry, I guess. So. Lost Judgment is as good as Judgment. Yes, in some places, no in others. I still really, really like it. Objectively looking back on both of them after having some time off from Lost Judgment, I think I like Judgment a bit more. I think I'd agree with what Murabito says, honestly. Is that a fight spawn? Shouldn't be. Should disappear after this phone call anyway. Leave me alone, sir. But yeah, I think I would agree with that. Story-wise, Judgment won for sure. But gameplay-wise, Lost Judgment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very easy decision, that one. Losing time in a minute. Yep. We're going to be losing time as we get to Minami. As I said, the PC version of this is just so much slower that I will never ever be able to save time in Akiyama. I did have a bad set piece, but it's literally, like, there's so many loads and cutscene loads that are longer on PC that I'll always be losing time when I get to this fight. Enjoy it just much pretty close? Pretty much. There's a few people who like it a lot, who hate it a lot more than OG Judgment, so you never know. You may hate it. Is 3 damage. But yeah, because PC version's start, I'm just gonna always lose time here. This is actually, you'd be surprised, I'm actually very okay with the time loss that we have right now. It's a lot better than the time loss I've had coming out of Akiyama's part in the last couple of days on the PC version, so genuinely I'm actually okay with that. And now we get to Saejima. Boy oh boy. But I still have to play well on the first 2 chapters of Saejima because nothing's changed here. It's still gonna be... It's still time saved to save on the PC version for me because my chapters 1 and 2 on Saejima on the console PB that I have are terrible, but doesn't necessarily mean it's a guaranteed easy, you know, time save on Saejima. It's fucking not. Actually, I think my chapter 1 on Saejima on console was actually pretty good, so I might be wrong on that. But you wrote Saejima the bet. Did you? You fuck up the bet? Unbelievable. You meant Akiyama. Well, the rules of the bet are binding. There's definitely been no collusion here, that's for sure. Also, yes, the salty run back. Incorrect. Thank you very much. Call it properly. It's the salty run back. Thank you. Extra levels of salt. Because we all love missing... How did that miss? How is all these attacks missing? I hate this sometimes. Like, Saitama should be hitting all these attacks like that. Like, absolutely like that. Also, you want to get, like, multi-hits in this fight, but... Oh, fuck you. Absolutely fuck you, dude. Yeah, awful. 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 You're tired, so am I. Did you also have a COVID vaccine jab? That's gonna make me... Unless I need to do the next 2 fights well to be able to end with enough EXP early enough for double and triple finisher. Great start. Wonderful start. I have to play Saejima well. Immediately play Saejima badly. Fucking great. Could be my next month. Good luck, good luck. They're pretty much rolling out walk-ins to everyone soon, so that's nice. I'm just glad I've had my booster, and I'm glad that I've had a relatively pain-free experience with this one on, like, the first 2 jabs. I'm just more tired than usual. Which is usual for me. Also, according to my doctor, who I did see yesterday for it, remember when I said there was that weird error with the NHS website that kept trying to send me like 30, 40 miles away? Apparently, I'm not the only person that was happening to. So, cool. Cool. Great. That makes me feel a bit better. I'm not the only special person who almost got fucked over by the NHS. Good. I did find it funny when it was my normal doctor and he could just, like, we had a nice little conversation about it as well. He can't even get his wife into the local place to get her jab, which is like, if the doctor can't do it, I've got no fucking hope. But at the very least, it was nice to have a conversation with him about, like, what's going on with my legs and stuff. I'm just still waiting to hear back from the hospital, and then we'll go from there. He's okay. He's okay. Is whatever. Not great, but is whatever. It's fine. Not the best fight, not the worst fight. I've had way worse fights than that recently. I have had every single one of those motherfuckers guard everything. Let's move the guy on the left. At least this is a much easier prison trade sequence than Yakuza 5's that constantly gets me lost. Chronic fatigue and Ehlers-Danlos loss doesn't count as high risk. Yeah, I still don't know why I'm considered high risk. It must be because of the pneumonia. Like, it must be because of the previous pneumonia. That's pretty much the only reason I can think of. Because when I had pneumonia last time, it did almost fucking kill me. I spent like an entire week and a half in hospital at uni just with fucking pneumonia. I had to take an entire month off of university because I was fucked. Like, Literally dying. The best part, I've said this a couple of times, I'm not sure, like, I'll say it again because it's been a while since I said it. When I had pneumonia in my first year of university, when I went into the university, when I went into the hospital because of the pneumonia, it was the day after the BBC published a list of the worst performing hospitals in the UK, where some of them had blood all over the walls and just left patients in the middle of the corridor. My hospital was 4th on that list! Smiling emoji! Off the ground. I need to do more damage to you. Thank you. When I was actually in there with pneumonia, that day that I went in, I'm not kidding you, there were literally janitors scrubbing the walls. Oh boy, that was a fucking trip and a half. Oh god. There were people in the bloody corridors on beds as well. It was fucking terrible. It was really bad. God, it was terrible. Snow was clean when I went in. Yeah, for the most part. But, yep. Yep. Huh. Oh yeah, I've got to remember I've got to deal with student loans today, don't I? Ugh. Got to tell them they still can't have any of my money, piss off. I'm gonna be in debt to you all forever, leave me be. Why am I stuck in the corner? Nice Saito. You son of a bitch. That was a good combo to kill the tool. I was hoping that would hit him as well. This isn't going great. Kind of salvaged with all the double hits, but not great. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it, honestly. Then the show's more effective. Majority of people in France cancelled their appointment purely because it was Moderna instead of Pfizer, and people just got used to Pfizer. Fair. All 3 of mine have been Pfizer. Honestly, I don't think it really fucking matters outside of just get the goddamn jab. Like, none of the jabs are going to stop you from getting COVID in the first place, but it's to reduce the symptoms of it. Like, literally doesn't fucking matter. Just get the goddamn jab. Although, I say that, for some countries, it does matter. For Japan, apparently, they won't let you in unless you have some of the certain, corona jabs. I can't remember which ones. I think a very popular cosplayer was talking about it. Cosplayer come secondary job. But she was saying how because she had a certain brand of the corona stuff, she has to like restart from the start and get the other variety just to be able to let back into Japan. Which, boy, that sucks. Stay in this corner. Do not leave. He's leaving. He's leaving. Saito is leaving. I asked him nicely not to leave. Saito is officially leaving. Good, stay there. Ladies and gentlemen, Saito has left. Once again. I am not losing this run to fucking up Saito again. I have had enough. I will take the slow route. Thanks. I went the wrong way. I've had enough of Saito. I've got the jabs as early as your Chris King go and I pay Kef you don't. That's so stupid. That is so fucking stupid. Also, hey DFN, hope you're doing well. So far enough affecting the virus reduction happens, which went yes if any catch it. Yeah. Like, the important thing is get the fucking jab. Like, terrible. This happens sometimes with this set piece, in that sometimes the enemy will just guard everything you fucking throw at them, and that sucks, because there's nothing you can do. Like, if this happens, there is literally nothing you can do. Hello, please don't. Thank you. Like, there's literally nothing you can do, if they start guarding. And now we get RNG hell with stun grenades. I love this part. I was glad I broke the door before he actually stunned me. I wish he had grabbed me earlier, or you shot me earlier, because that would have reset my animation. Now it's slow. This guy's probably had a good beat on me for a while. Akron Elsol concert, voice is gone and throat. It's all fair enough, fair enough. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a very good time. I mean, there are some people who can't get the vaccine. I know someone, they're a big name in the actual speedrunning scene, whose body was allergic to something in the vaccine, and they spent a very long time... Dodge! Yes! They spent a long time in hospital because they actually had a very bad allergic reaction to it and almost died to it. So... It's a little awkward. It's a little more nuanced than just everybody get the jab. But if you can get the jab, you should be getting the jab. Simple as that. Actually, I kind of like him grabbing me there because that does reset my position into which I don't hit anybody. Good. I'm playing video game well. And by well, I mean terrible and fucking shit. Who's dying? Actually, he isn't dead. Reach. Dead. Hamazaki, I hope he's got 1 HP and you kill him. Almost. Almost. That's fine. That's fine. It's okay. As I said, I'm more than likely losing time in here because I had a good set piece here in my PB. And PC version just loses time every single place apart from one. I love the PC version. Oh, it's fucking wonderful to speedrun. Hello, Saito. Piss off, Saito. Hello, gun guy. Give. Fuck up. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, not you. Who are you? Give me the Saito. Actually, this W is pretty nice. Hell yeah. You know what? Take that. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, despite the fact he tackled me to the ground. Take that. That's a gold. That's legit. It's only 1 second, but that's legit. That's not bad. Now I get to fuck this up. Also, this is the point where if you've ever seen me do console runs, look how long this load time is. So if you're wondering why we keep saying, and look how long this load time is. If you wonder why we keep saying that the PC version of this is much slower than the console version, it's not due to the fact that you just have these start cinematic skips. These loads are legitimately slower. So even if I do this fight perfectly, I'm still going to be losing time. There's nothing I can do because, again, these out of cutscene load times are for some reason stupidly longer than the console version. There is no reason for that. The PC version is just surprisingly badly optimized. Again, if you're playing casually, you're not going to notice this shit. Like, you really aren't. An extra second or two loading is not something that, if you're playing casually for the first time, you're going to notice. The PC version is still probably the best version to play if you're playing the series casually. But I'm not. And that's the problem. That's the problem. Oh, that's full power of the cell processor. Added menu delay. That's the other weird thing. All versions of the remaster, not just the PC version, but like the PS4, the Xbox, and the PC version, all have this weird-ass menu delay in Yakuza 4. I complain about it every single run. I'll complain about it here as well. It's just weird menu delay. It exists. It is what it is. You get used to it. You don't, but you get used to it. But I need to have a good Kiryu fight not to lose about 2 minutes. So I'll be taking this fight a little bit safer this time. And hopefully no fucking flying Kiryu. Hold on a sec while I concentrate on this fight, because I do have to do this fight well. That's bad. It's gonna go blue. Yeah. Shit. Well, fucked it. Have to get him to the ground. I fucked this fight. This is actually really bad. Okay. We'll just reset. It's fine. No. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. Bad Kiryu fight. I had to reset that fight in the middle because I fucked it up. I should have... It was okay up until I did the second full combo. When I did the second full combo, what I should have done there is I should have just done a normal combo, because as you saw, my timing was off. So instead of hitting Kiryu on the floor with the second hit, it missed, and Kiryu started getting up. And that's the point he went into his blue heat. So the first full combo was completely fine. The timing on the second combo was bad. And that's the reason why that fight started to go out of hand, and why I'm losing a bunch of time. I'm losing time because PC version and the extra loads, but I'm also losing time because I did play badly there. Like, I'm okay with only 7 seconds for that. Now, this is where the run's going to be a bit awkward. I'm going to do something different. I'm changing up the background. This is not something that I have practiced before. I'm going off of ideas that I've had in my head. It's also part Kuro's ideas as well. I'm kind of doing an amalgamation of both. So, let's find out. Usually what I would do with Tanemura is grab this locker key. I'm going to grab it with Saejima instead. If this works out, it's going to save me a lot of time later on. No guarantee. Ooh, give me one just in case. Don't like... Although, is the idea just to flurry through it? The idea is potentially... That's 2 baseball bat slots. That's the problem. Might make even more bad decisions. There's 2 entire baseball bats. That's a lot for the finale. That could be the 2 baseball bats that I need for Kiryu, for example. Making bad decisions in my head. So I guess the idea is to flurry when he's getting up after the first time. I don't know the flurry strats for what's-his-face at the end of the run is the problem for Kido. If I knew what the flurry strats were, I would be a lot more comfortable about it. This bat route is going to go horribly unless I do this correctly. Because we have enough heat for the first one. We have enough heat for the first one because we just bat flurry into it. Surely I just bat flurry when he gets up and that's how we do it. Surely. Oops, one too much. This is tricky. This is very tricky. I'm going through a couple of scenarios in my head at the minute in terms of the baseball bats. Because there's going to be a very easy, very, very easy way to fuck this up. Also, I need to do this chase, like, actually better this time. First heal you stop, second you out damage. See, that's the weird thing is whenever I use the flurry on the second one, I don't do damage. Or are you saying we just damage him after the second one? Because whenever I use the flurry, I don't damage him when he's in his heal phase. Every time that I've tried it, it's weird. Where's my chase music? Thank you. Missed the second hit. I was really hoping he would get stuck on that bike for a second. I missed my hit. It's fine. I haven't done enough damage, but it's fine. Let's hopefully do a bit better here. Please don't get stuck on pedestrians. Thank you, Jim. Who's now Jim? What? Why haven't you stopped? Hello? Oh my god. Where's the second chase part? He's supposed to run off and do a second chase. What just happened? What did I just do? That was very fast. What did I just do? Somebody clip that so I can shove that in the Discord later so we can figure that out. That's interesting. Huh. I feel like it just combined both chase sections into the same bit. Which it shouldn't do. But it did. I guess I should run ahead and get the locker key ahead of time. Actually, no, I shouldn't. I should wait for him. That was very weird. That was very, very weird. Okay, so Eye of the Dragon, which we're going to get on side instead. This would be weird. Also, sorry, Kuro, I didn't see... So, what time do you do the flurry for Kido's heal? So, you use a heat attack for the first one, right? And then for the second time, what time do you flurry? Before he gets up or after he's gotten up? Because every time I've tried it, I've fucked it up somehow. So, nice push. Ooh, nice push. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, push that kid along. Because he's supposed to run twice there. He's 100% supposed to run twice there. But for some reason, he didn't. Wait for the heal to stop on the second one. Okay. I'm doing it too early. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll do that then. I'll clear my entire inventory because I need the bats for Tanemura. That's 2 extra bats to give over to someone. Akiyama currently should be fine with the amount of bats he has. I'm fairly certain I had way more than enough spare bats. Kiryu's probably going to be sans spare bats. The only trouble is I have to do inventory shenanigans at the end. If I just make 3 empty slots in Kiryu's inventory, it should be fine. Like, put 3 over to Kiryu, then put 3 over to Tanemura? No, I should really put more than 3 over to Tanemura. We'll see how many bats we have left at Tanemura's last part. Dodge roll instead of stopping the second part? Potentially. Potentially. I don't know if I was too close to him or not. But if we have that clip for the Discord, somebody will start looking at that and figuring it out. Because if you can skip the second running part, that's really fast. Really, really fast. Like, obscenely fast. Like, more faster than it should be. I'm going for the big hot PB with this run. I want to be done with Yakuza 4 for a while. And we're also doing the new bat route. Which is a combination of some dumb ideas that I have and some dumb ideas that Kuro has had. That's in Discord, nice. Playing like ass will hopefully get on that. That's very weird, like there's supposed to be a second chase part there. The first part definitely went on longer than it should have. Hi, I'm dodge rolling into you, how are you? So because of this... Nice. We won't actually be grabbing the gold plate key that's in this room, we'll just be ignoring it because I have the thing for the money. The only trouble is we still have to go down that way for the goddamn plates. What a pain. What a pain. I think I'm gonna clear my inventory completely and just try the strats against Kido. Because the first one's easy to cancel because you have the heat for it. Why I'm panning the camera here as well. There's no civilians. There's no homeless people to dodge. No hobo hitmen. You know, we've always ran this way. Have we ever tried timing what it's like to come out of that sewer there and then taxiing to the northeast part of the map? Because before, the reason we didn't do it was a money issue, right? Oh, I don't like you, large lad. I gotta go this way. I see you up there, bud. I'm not happy with your existence. I don't think that's a fight spawn, but I am actually a little worried about it. That's a fight spawn. Rich bastard on the left. Could have done with you a bit earlier. Does make me wonder if it's worth fighting a rich bastard at some point. Probably not. Like, for quick monies. So. Okay, sub-story. Had to think for a second if I was actually going the right way this time. I am, thank God. On the right, but that shouldn't be a pain. It should be quite easy to get past. That's a large lad as well, to make things even easier. Good stuff. Large lad fight spawns, those who haven't seen the Yakuza 4 run before, large lad fight spawns are very, very easy to get past because they run a lot slower than your normal fight spawns. And here you can avoid this sub-story, the one that I ran past earlier. You just have to make sure you stick to the right because it's a reasonably large hitbox that goes onto the pavement, but as long as you stay to the far right, it shouldn't hit you. It's quite easy to avoid, but it is one of those, if you go just too close to it, you will get into it, so you just want to make sure you're a bit more safer. You're getting Ness's finish into the face. Expecting that to kill you. I was hoping for more multi-hits in that fight, honestly. Hey, time not to fuck up Ivan Ibrahimovic. Massively missed the item and strange fight spawns. I think that there's a quality of life thing, and yes, I'm a bit biased being a speedrunner in this. I think that you should be able to see fight spawns by default in these games. Which thankfully has been the case for a little while. It was the case with LAD and with Lost Judgment, but OG Judgment it was not. OG Judgment's danger display was actually hidden in a casino, which I am not too happy about, but thankfully was able to route into the speedrun. Considering Judgment has some really aggressive and nasty fight spawns to it. What if we gambled with Saijima instead? What if we just did the 000? Right here. What if we just gave Saijima guns instead? This is the first time it was default. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so, actually. $300 on Sidra and Blackjack on Kiryu. Oh! Oh! Now that's the level of cursed I'm looking for. I'm sorry, Ivan. I did grab you. I don't know why the game said no, but I did grab you. Oh no, this is bad. Yeah, that's why this is bad. Yeah, that's why this is bad. I've fucked up this fight once again. Goodbye, Keto, chase sequence, time save. Stay on the floor. I've had enough of your shit. You're not dead. Ivan? Ivan? Hey? Thanks. I should have saved so much more time than this. I'm upset. Why do I keep fucking this fight up every time I have good time saves? Every time. Look at that time save, though. Could have been better. Fucking Ivan Ibrahimovic. Every time. No. Every time. Oh yeah, much still on track. I'm very happy that I'm less than a minute behind, because again, the PC version is inherently slower than the console version. So, I am very, very happy that I am doing this well. Like, this is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best Yakuza 4 PC run we've had this entire week. Now it all depends on not fucking up the baseball bats for the finale. Pretty much. I'm fairly certain as well I can only get 9 baseball bats on Tanamura, so I have to not fuck up Tanamura's bat situation. 2 police skip. 30 seconds of time save, let's do this. Kill Yakuza 4 for good. Imagine if we could get consistent police skip in Yakuza 4 PC. So for those who don't know, there's actually a skip coming up in the next screen of Kamurocho. We're not going to be doing it first, we have the Sadachi Dojo to skip first. But there's actually a skip coming up that we have knowledge of. But the thing about the skip is it's so finicky and it's so unlikely to actually work that we just don't do it in runs. I'll explain it as we go by, but I won't be doing it. Graphics reset button and skip the cops. Does that work? Please tell me that doesn't work. Please tell me that does not work. I will be very upset. Just deload the police, lol. Imagine if you could deload every single bit of police. Like, if you could deload all the police, why wouldn't you just go the top route through the city? Yeah, I don't think it will either. I'll be very upset if it does. That would be the most cursed shit ever. Like, the actual worst cursed shit ever. So, for cop skip, basically there's a policeman in this section coming up on our right here, just before we got the stairs to the rooftop. The NPCs can push them out of the way, but they have to push them, that one there, they have to push them in a specific direction because their hitbox is too little on one side, and if he gets pushed over a tiny bit, you can sneak by him on that side. Now, if they push him the other way, it doesn't actually work, because his hitbox on that side is, for some reason, bigger than the other side. But essentially, his hitbox normally, quotation marks, is supposed to cover the entirety of the street, and you can't sneak by him. But if he gets pushed over by some NPCs, it's not actually bigger on one side. So it's a little awkward. You have to push him towards the right, where the stairs to get up here are. I do like Yakuza 4's jazz soundtrack. It needs more respect. As against you move through the trigger, I don't think this game works like that. Yeah. I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. Okay, so while we go down here, we're making a little bit of a detour. We're going to be going over to exit B. Which leads us outside the coin lockers. Obviously, we're not going to use those. But we are going to go up top, and we're going to go to Ebisu. So what do I need to do on Tanamura now? I just need the fake plates, right? Yeah, I just need the fake plates. And the bats, of course. Ew. Hi, sir. I'd like to sell everything. 20 of your finest baseball. Thank you. Some good shit right there. Alright. I still need to do Saitama's finale well and not whiff flurries. Like... But now we can just go up here and just leave the normal route. Yeah, like I still have to play well on Saitama and Tanamura especially. It'd be nice to play well on Kiryu as well. If I could come out of Kiryu's part with a spare baseball bat or two, I would be so happy. So happy. But Akiyama should have more than enough baseball bats for Arai. In fact, Akiyama might have a spare baseball bat or two for Tanamura if need be. I would prefer to have 6 baseball bats on Tanamura. If not possible, 5 will do. I prefer 6. But it might have to be 5. Next durability weapons not drop. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Shoutouts to K2 that has obviously the item that lets you restore durability of weapons. That's kind of nice. If you quick swap out of the weapon to a different weapon and swap back, you actually get your durability back. That is actually kind of nice. That's like the basis for the New Game Plus runs, the Photon Saber, is they just change it out. Just change it out to another one and boom, there you go. Because if you could skip past that first cop, instead of going all that way around, you just go straight to Sadashi Dojo. Like, if you could find a way to skip that first cop, you would be able to save a lot of time in this first part alone. You could just go pretty much just straight to here. Like, it would be absolutely insane. Like, actually insane. Anyway, let's finish up Saitama section, shall we? Need to make sure I don't fuck up Tanamura's skip, otherwise we're not saving 4.5 minutes, at which point I go to bed and I cry. Ah. Again, it's really stupid. If we could walk past, like, and this is the problem with Yakuza 4, is it's like just a case of, like, if we could walk past one policeman. If we could walk past this one policeman, right there, you could just get straight to the main tower. You would not have to do this big, long walk around. But we have never to this day been able to find any way past that policeman. I'd be tempted to put out a bounty on it, honestly. Because it would save us literal minutes. I'd definitely be down for putting like $100 on that bounty for finding that. Obviously within the constrictions of the game and not like fucking around with third-party programs. You can use third-party programs to find it as long as it's replicable in the game. But I'd love a skip for that cop. I really would. It'd be so nice. Because this bit definitely doesn't stick rigidly to the waypoint system, considering you can go off the beaten track and then just find your way around, because that's what we used to do with the weapon van route. but... Skip getting no bounty. Yeah, you should have waited a couple of years. We would have got so tired with Yakuza 4 that we said, hey, if anyone can find a skip for this. You just did it a bit too early. Unfortunately, in return, we have baseball bats as well, so the monkey paw is curled. I don't want to see what would happen if we got the skip for that cop there. Skip that cop there, but now lose all gameplay in Yakuza 4. It becomes Haruka Simulator from Yakuza 5. Yeah, you took away our actual health and hygiene part. How dare you? Because of you, I had to start buying adult diapers to poo in the middle of my run. Wouldn't surprise me if people have done that in the past. For some of the longer speedruns, it definitely wouldn't surprise me. I do not want to know. I'm good without not knowing, thanks. How did you actually find it? That's a good question. Is that no low poly rats? Uh-oh. 0 rats. That's not a good look. That's no luck at all. Uh-oh. 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 The rats have forsaken me in this run. They know. Oh, excuse me. That's not good. Don't forget the prompts seem broken. Yeah, fair. The fact that it still plays the audio afterwards is the big giveaway, I assume. Like, it obviously still continues in the background, which is stupid. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't realize I was getting my menu that early. That actually scared me. Curious to how many baseball bats I'm going to be left with at the end of Saijima's part here. See a few seconds to realize. Isn't that the same for most speedrun skips? Is you like some of the most simpler speedrun skips? You just see the dumb thing right ahead of you, and then you kind of realize.
It's a warning to pray to the great horn rat.
The what? Biscuits to killing with 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank God I can just flurry out of that. It didn't hit many people, but he's getting in a good position. I missed this guy as well. There's some bad starting bats. I have to remember these bats are also for Tanamura, so I have to be somewhat careful with them, you know? Go after these two first. Trying to swing this way so I can, like, start hitting these guys as well. So that's better. You're one hit. Should just normal attack to that guy, I think. I do not know what happened there. I almost lost my durability on that bat. Nice job getting the guy that was coming in, actually. These are some bad battings. Not good. I'm starting to wonder if it's just more better to just use normal attacks, honestly. No, I'm just gonna break you and then I'm just gonna finish you. No. Go scaling in Warhammer Fantasy. Ah, I don't know that much Warhammer. I'm very much not knowledgeable about the Warhammer. Fuck. Stop moving. Come to me, other guy, please. Kept the durability. Hi, Minami. Let's try and not fuck up the Minami mid-fight QT this time, eh? Got the baseball bat out. almost fucked that up. Yikes. Especially fast. Ah, shit, how did I actually do that? Yeah, fair. Ah! I hate not being able to stack those directions for the cutscenes. I think we still lose a bit of time looking at these splits. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna have to get real dodgy with Tanamura. 9 bats and fake plates. Because we need money for taxiing. One bat on right D-pad. Get that out guard immediately. Stop him doing that. You know, when you were guarding, I had a suspicion you were going to do that, and I'm not happy you imagine. Really? Fuck off! I haven't had that in a hot minute. Great. Wow. Terrible. Thanks, Majima, for trying to ruin the speedrun. Bastard. I somehow saved a lot of time at least, but damn, that could have been way faster than that. That sucks. I didn't even fuck up the Minami, but for once in my life. Shame. That was close. That was close. Anyway. Time for Tanamura, where we should be saving, and I'm not joking you here, 4 minutes. Let's find out. Master Cops get you don't have any saves, you ain't playing for 1.5 parts for it. I don't know if I have a PC save for it. I'll have a look. I might have a PC save for it. I'm not 100% certain. I think somebody does. Like, you should ask on the Discord to see if somebody does, because I think somebody does. Mine is on PS4. I'm fairly certain. I think Taps might be on PS4 as well, which is a shame. Somebody should have one. I'll check my saves after we're done on this run and we'll have a look. By the way, I'm just gonna say with this bet right here, if this says for Tanamura, there is a 4-minute time save in Tanamura's part. Yes, I'm skewing the bet. You should be saying yes. You should very much be voting yes here. If you voted no for Tanamura, oops, you fucked up. Now the Kiryu part's interesting, because I can fuck that up. Very much fuck that up. I can't see what the actual the bet is for. I can't tell if it's Tanamura or Kiryu. I mean, I could fuck up and lose 4 minutes somewhere here. You never know. I've done weirder things, I'm not gonna lie. So. Not pearls. 9 are you. 2 are you. Trouble is, if you're wondering why I don't go for 10, I need taxi money on Tanamura, and I don't have enough if I go for 10 baseball bats. We run out of taxi money at some point, so it has to be 9. Which is awkward. Very awkward. Thank you for the luck, Zephyril. Appreciate it. Gonna need it. It's actually going pretty good so far, not gonna lie. It's actually going very, very good so far, so... As long as I don't fuck up the walk and talk section, we should be hopefully good for the run. It's gonna get a bit tight, but we'll see. We will see. As long as I don't fuck up Mr. Try and Hit Me, we will be good. Metro Sonic 6 music? Yep. Yeah, they do have a lot of Sega music in the backgrounds of some of the interiors and like the older PS3 games. There's some Jet Set Radio in there. There's some Miku in there as well. So potentially DMCA is waiting to happen one day. Thankfully the music in there is like really, really soft, which is nice. Hello, Mr. Try and hit me. It's time to die. You actually fell on the ground. I hate your face. But that won't break my bat, at least. So, no lost durability on the first bat, which is good. I should just wait for him to get up. Anyone who falls over at the start with the baseball bat actually stands up relatively quickly. So I shouldn't have actually attacked him on the ground. That made him get up actually slower. So, my bad. It's just you have to wait for him to stand up to make sure you get all the hits so you don't waste that baseball bat. Especially with this new route. With this new route, you have to be very, very fucking careful with your baseball bat hits. We're going to be on very, very low baseball bat hits with Tanamura. The nice thing is, this fight, for example, can be done on low baseball bat hits as well. We just have to be careful again. That's why we start with an attack in case he guards to break his guard. That shouldn't have broken my bat. I'm fairly certain I still have the 14 hits left. Michael Muffin. Oh, baby. Donald Sandwich. Dolphin Rachel Hamburger. Anthony Fried Potato. Adrian Frankfurt. I think I saw an Alex Hot Dog in there as well. I love that tab battle sign. It's so good. Yep, there is an Alex Hot Dog in there. Okay, so we don't have to stop at the coin lockers now. I'm not gonna bother speaking to you because all we need is Essence of Finisher. Fight spawn. That's it. That's why I like sticking to the left. The fight spawn chances along there are quite high. As long as you stick to the left, you won't get into a fight. Which is nice. This is very, very nice. We just need to have a good set piece with Tanamura. Good. Good. Hmm? Ah. No fights one. Ooh. Okay. So if I could clear this one fight in one flurry, that would be really nice. Really, really nice. Hello again, Lily. I don't know why my nose itches so much today, but it really fucking does. A side effect of the booster jab, my nose itches. Shout out to the Hot Pants Pub. So have all the hits. imagine we can get this guy as well, but this shouldn't break the durability as long as the third hit hits. Shit, I think it may have broken. That's very close to whether it breaks or not. I don't know whether it did or not. We'll find out. I would like for it not to have broken, because I would like that one as a first hit for the next set piece. Maybe I should have done 2 hits to begin that fight. Oh, too late now. It's really weird, because, like, Yakuza 4 probably is the Yakuza that has the most, like, ambient music in, like, Kamurocho. Like, you really don't hear music when you go around Kamurocho in any of the other Yakuza games. So it really stands out for, like, having the most, like, music like that, the jazz musics when going through Kamurocho. It's nice. Still got it. No, I went the wrong way. Shit. Still, good fight. Again, you can do Tanimura's first chapter in literally 3 bats. So far, through the 4 or 5 fights that we've done, I think 4 fights, I've only used a singular bat over all of them. Like, if you are good with Tanimura's part, you don't use that many baseball bats. This is the reason why we don't need to buy that many. The reason why I wanted to do this stupid route. Beyond the game, thank you for the 15 months, yes. The skip is coming up in the next chapter. Actually, yes, get excited, it's coming up in the next chapter. It's a good skip as that. Very good skip of that. There's also time save in this bit if you've never seen it. If you tap the lock on button, it also counts as you kind of like stutter stepping, hard to say. So you can just stutter step all the way over the oil and not slip over. But it's faster than trying to run around, and it's also faster than obviously walking on the oil. And you don't have any of the enemies start to mess with you by attacking you and stuff like that. Although on the harder difficulty settings, Don't grab me. I fucking knew it. I hate you. You haven't done that in days, and you decide to do that today? Okay. I see how this... Man just wanted to help me get over the line to get into the set piece. I understand. I'm not exactly too enthused about it, but I understand. He was helping. It's fine. Big gun guy, how you doing today? How did I do the flurry? I knew he was gonna die. That is a bad loss of 1 hit on the baseball bat. You'll line up for a flurry. Oh, baby. Almost, but he's got like 1 hit. Also, he's on the ground. Okay, so 3 baseball bats in the first chapter, like I said. I'm okay with that. I do think that ending was not the fastest that I can do it. That flurry was also a waste. I could have done it in 2.5 baseball bats instead. So I'm a little upset about that. But it didn't go badly. So we're okay with this. I might actually be ahead before the big time save bit. So that's kind of insane. We are. Ooh. Baby. Ooh. Now, the trouble is, my bladder, old man Fru's bladder at this point, is going, sure am looking forward to having that piss in a minute. Unfortunately, bladder, you're going to have to hold off for an hour. Because unfortunately, we don't have our piss section anymore. Fans of pissing, your time is over. No piss supremacy is here. Where is this conversation going? I don't understand right now. Just need a little push, just like the piss. Where the fuck is this conversation going? This needs to stop. This needs to fucking stop. Hashtag Chi-Chop took a piss. All my homies hate pissing. We only like 9-hour-long speedruns where we don't have a bathroom break. Just talk to the Shin Megami Tensei lot. Yakuza speedruns doing just pissing. Listen, when you get to my age, your bodily functions start to fail and you start to need to take earlier piss breaks. Trust me. Thank fuck for Yakuza 5's piss breaks. Could you imagine if Yakuza 5 didn't have any piss breaks at all? That'd be a terrible run to do. It would actually be an awful run to do. Like, really awful. Anyway, all this talk about pissing. Hi, YouTube. This is the chapter that has the big time save in it. We are talking 4 minutes. I'll explain it when we get there. It can. Oh. Steering doesn't make lances. People say, yeah, it can. I think we are also heavily considering doing a Breath of the Wild for potential like 100% runs with these games and allow people to obviously have sleep. I think some of these games you could potentially 100% within 24 hours, but for some of the longer ones, like, you know, Yakuza 5, for instance, I think we would actually take the Breath of the Wild direction and give people, like, you know, an established, hey, you can take a sleep break for, like, you know, X amount of time, like 8 or 9 hours, and, like, you know, you can pause the timer for that long, blah, blah, blah. As long as you show that the actual run that you are doing is the same run that you started with, then I don't see any problems with it. And to do that, it would basically be just, you know, when you save the game, you look at the information of the game as you, like, after you've, like, paused the timer, and then after that, you just look at the information of that save when you load it up before you restart the run, because then you can see from both bits of the VOD. Is that a fight spawn? On the right? I'm scared. Because then you could see from, like, obviously the VOD that it's exactly the same run. It's exactly the same save. I need to equip baseball bats. Because I'm mad. Shady man. So there's 4 of them. Personal health in speedrunning. It's been a big thing talked about recently, with obviously like the allowed use of turbo for speedrunning. I am sad that did not kill you. That should keep the durability. Yep, did. Trophy valued in like 20 hours. Yeah. Yeah. It's when you know what you're doing, it can be quite fast, but there are some games where even if it is like 20 to 24 hours, it would still be beneficial to, you know, allow runners to have, like, you know, a sleep break or something. Because, like, the Breath of the Wild 100% is, like, isn't it, like, what, 17, 18, 19 hours or something like that? But it's still better in terms of people's own health to allow them to have, you know, a sleep break. Like, I think at this point, I don't even think I would to try and do it in one sitting like I used to be able to do. So I think for like the long runs, I think we would allow like a, if not a sleep break, a break section, as long as people like actually, again, look at the actual save when they finish saving for their break segment, and then look at the save again when they load it up. I think that's a good compromise. Because you will see it is exactly the same save from save to save. So, because a lot of speedrunning, we talked about this the other week, a lot of speedrunning comes down to obviously trusting other people. Like, with speedrunning, it is a whole hobby about trust, you know? Like you'll trust that I don't cheat in my runs. With the amount of times I keep fucking up, you know I'm not cheating. If I was cheating, I wouldn't be making the dumb shit that I keep doing in these runs. But, like, it's a whole issue of trust in speedrunning. Like, you inherently have to trust everybody else. Like, and you really do. Like, And the moderators, when we moderate these boards, we're not doing it as a job. We're doing it because, you know, it's just somebody to verify, you know, yeah, this run's good. And things will slip by from time to time. They always will. They do in real life as well. Things slip by. But speedrunning is inherently about trust. Until you get one runner, like we had in DMC5, which is fucking hilarious, who had the world record, submitted their time as the world record, and in their description, in the YouTube part, you're gonna love this, they said that they sped up all the loads in the game by 1.3 times. Like, they edited the video to speed up the loading parts by 1.3 times. And they said that in their YouTube description. They then, a few months later, after we rejected it, also said that they were cheating in their gameplay as well. So, you know... You know... We've had some characters in the DMC community, trust us. DMC5 really did bring out some shitters. That was actually somebody who was suspected of cheating ever since, I think it was DMC3? It was 3 or 4. And they just fully fucking blatantly admitted to it. So... Speedrunning's about trust, y'all. I don't know whether it's faster to go in that entrance or this one, but I have less turns to do in this entrance, so I like this entrance more. I don't know if this is the faster entrance, or I just like going this way because I feel like it's faster. Leave me be. Leave me be. Okay, the big time skip is coming up. Get excited.
Money.
Especially motivated, yeah. And the fun fact is, even with their cheated run, it would no longer be cheated run now that the special edition is out on PS5. Because, I don't know if all y'all have seen, it's actually quicker to speedrun DMC5 on a PS5 than it is on PC. Like, DMC5 is so goddamn optimized on PS5 that there's no load screens. There's like one load screen. Whereas the PC version still has load screens. It's fucking bizarre. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, it's kind of like LAD in that the PS5 version has load parity with the PC version. It's so bizarre. I'm tempted to improve my PS5 LAD time at some point. By the way, time skip coming up. Or the save sequence. Here's what we're gonna do. Go into the long cutscene. Notice I brought my controller up. Pull out the cable when they start speaking. Patience. Let that go through. I'm gonna give it an extra second just in case. Alt-tab. Reconnect. Tab back in. Continue. Look at the text down the bottom. I'm now able to skip the text by holding R1 and X. So, the reason why it's PC exclusive is because that text box only appears on the PC version when you pull out the controller. And as you heard, the dialogue still continues in the background once the controller is out. So for some reason, the game gets fucking confused when you're replugging in the controller in your Alt-tab, and you can just skip through this text. You reconnect immediately. Okay, so you can do it a lot faster than that. And look, we end the cutscene here at Club Sega. And the nice thing is, the audio does fix itself when we come out of that. Please don't crash. God, imagine. It's just PC load times. That is your big time save section. The PC port skips the Tanamura walk and talk. There should be a hide YouTube, so hide YouTube. That's your big new skip. The thing that we've been looking for years. Need to wait for alt-tabbing. Ah, okay. We'll have to play around with that a bit in practice, just in case. I know this guy had the HP bar. I can't remember which of you others had the HP bar. I think it's the guy on the left. Look at that, was rudely hit by a cone. At least I've done enough damage that I don't have to do another heat attack, I guess. The heat attacks in the briefcase are really good. I think my base that's left are on up and right D-pad. Actually, I think I might still have one hit left on the left D-pad one. If it skipped it out earlier quick enough. And now, you might be wondering, do we have any other practical uses for that skip? We actually don't. Your first thought might immediately be the finale cutscenes, which would be right, but they act differently. So, afraid not. Kind of a bad angle. Remember, I'm still trying to not lose too many hits here. I really wanted to hit the large lad at the same time. This is not good. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't hit by that guy. That saves my durability on that last one, at least. So I now have... I've used up 5 baseball bats. I have 3.5 baseball bats left. Which should be more than enough for... Actually, is it? Because I still have the last fight of this chapter, and then I still have Suryuchi. Go forward. Come. Yeah, as Dr. T-Shop says, the only cutscene in the game where dialogue lines only wait for the audio and not the animations. Oh god, it is that late, isn't it? I was gonna say, we're definitely gonna be... Unless I've... Well, I mean, it's not a guarantee. I could run out of baseball bats. I could run out of baseball bats. Oops. I fucking hate this man. I should probably go for him first. I also hate the guy with the sword. No, this is bad. I'm losing time. Well, I'm not losing time at the same time. I could be saving time. What the fuck is happening? On the ground. I don't like this guy because using your S's finisher doesn't do much against him. Piss off. Camera heals can do me dirty. Not wrong. Did last time. And I'm not exactly playing well here, to be honest. I've used up one more baseball bat than I would like. We are very, very much doing a very risky strat in regards to the baseball bats in this run. So... Wait. I learned what I used to do in that part, which was wait for that man. That's better. You're wondering why we jump in these chase sections? Because you get burst of speed every time you jump. Ah, so I can move on to that guy, but I jumped too late. Could have got another jump in if I jumped a bit earlier. Alright, let's try and not fuck up this fight. I need to save as many baseball bats as possible here, because we are in a spot of bother. I may have to use the guy's sword that is in this fight. 3 to 5 PS3 games. I will warn you ahead of time, 3 is going to feel bad. 3 has not aged well. 3 is definitely rough. But you will be fine with it. And he guarded it. That's not good. That's actually really bad. Shit. I need to get out of this with only one baseball bat now. I cannot use more than one baseball bat in this fight. He's just fucked me completely. Not a good one. I was hoping it would be the other sword heat action, but it's not. I have to use this. So I'm losing time because I have to use this. I just do not have durability on my baseball bats. Use up too many. So we can save way more time than this in the future. I should just do the old-fashioned way instead of use that sword. Not good. Really not good. That can be saved. I can save so much more time than that, but I need these bats for Suryuchi. Truth. Losing 2 bats to that guy fucking sucks. I should be saving 4 minutes there. Instead, we're only saving 3.5. Not good. Not good. Very not good. Anyway, as I said, yeah, that's the PC skip for you. There you go. We could still lose a bunch of time. The entirety of Kiryu's section is all time loss. Because the PC version is just slower than the console version. So... But yeah, I had to be careful. I had to make sure that I have enough baseball bats for the rest of Tanimura's part. Nice thing is, despite the fact that this is, like... This is the shortest chapter in the game. The nice thing is... Stop touching your bad shoulder. The nice thing is, there's no cutscenes in this chapter. PC version is slower than console. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're playing through the games casually. For us as speedrunners, every single cutscene, you're able to pause it. That's a thing that's exclusive to the PC version. It means that every CG cutscene takes an extra second to skip. Which, again, if you're playing the games casually, you won't be skipping cutscenes anyway. But the load times in the PC version are also slightly slower in some places. Only by a second or two, again. It's not a huge amount of time, but for us as speedrunners, it's noticeable. Again, if you're playing casually, doesn't fucking matter, and I would actually say if you're playing casually, these versions of the game are 100% the way to go, because the model quality in the PC version, for some reason, is way higher quality than even the model quality of some of the later Yakuza games. For some reason, they upped it on the PC version, so, yeah. So I would genuinely say that the PC versions casually are still the best versions to play for casual play, but for speedrunning, well, I mean, they are now faster speedrunning as well, but, oh, fuck, I hate that guy. That guy's a fight spawn, I have to be careful there. But for speedrunning, they're just the worst versions to play because of their slight, like, loss of time due to loads and cutscene skips. But again, if you're playing the games casually, 100%, PC versions are good. PC versions are great. That was a time loss mostly because I got stuck on the lamppost. As I said, that's a really short chapter. I just had way more fight spawns there than I usually do, which sucks. Usually you have no fight spawns. This time I had 2. I had to contend with both of them. So. Either way, thank fuck I have the bats for Sugiichi, because Jesus Christ. This does mean I need to get 5 bats to Tanamura at some point, and probably 3 to Kiryu. Yeah. Not ideal, but whatever. I think we're going to be very tight in terms of baseball bats. I think we're going to be very, very tight in terms of baseball bats. It's going to be a bit worrying. I think I have to take some from Akiyama. Because at least we did good with Akiyama to be able to take some of Akiyama. But as you can see, my money has now gone below the threshold for a baseball bat, right here. And we still have to taxi to the docks. So, this is the reason why I only have to get 9 baseball bats instead of 10. And that's the reason why you've got to be careful with your baseball bats on Tanamura. You do not have the luxury of getting a 10th. Which sucks, because if we did, we'd be nice and safe at this point. I could have used another baseball bat. But with the shenanigans that Purple Suit Guy gave me, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh god. You're betting that this run is not gonna PB.
Moshi.
Because there is a chance this run doesn't PB. We've been this far ahead with the PC version before and haven't PB'd. So it's very possible. It's exceptionally possible. Oh. Just as a heads up. I don't actually know what the prediction is, because I can't see it obviously fully in Twitch chat. I don't have the time to do so anymore, because it's time to play the video game. So. Cheat items do get used up when you use them. Yes. I just want a PB at this point. It can be a bad PB. I just want a PB. I just want a PB so that I can be done with the PC version of this and with this run for a tiny while. So I can go back to LAD. And obviously Lost Judgment for GDQ practice. Because I like LAD's run a lot, and I like getting right-handed. Hell yeah. Just need 2,000 more yen, and you would be able to get another baseball bat. But we can't get 2,000 more yen, so. Wait. Yeah, right, Rosetta, you've been away for a week. 000 isn't in the run anymore. I'm about to call you stupid, but you don't actually know. There's no gambling in the run anymore. 000 is gone. It's been gone for a week. So have you. I couldn't see the bet. Again, this is why I say I can't see the bet, because, you know, I genuinely can't see what's going on. Ah, no. That was close. Let's go for 6 here. Bad. I have to fix this. I have to fix this now. Yeah, no, you've just not been here to see the bats are gone. There is no more the bats. The bet's gone. There's no more 000. Like it's gone. It's no more. Yeah, I can't see it. I assumed it would PB. That's what I assumed the bet was about. Like. Bats over bets. It's not wrong. Unfortunately, Tsugichi is going to be a problem for me. 2 bats, not good. But yeah, the trouble with this route is that there's a lot more menuing in the finale for baseball bats. So I feel like it's probably not going to be worth it in the end. We'll find out. Let's find out. Where's my baseball bat? Broke your gun. Broke your face. Ah, he did the thing. Stop that. Wait, I can cancel out that one. Sorry. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Easy peasy. Yes, it will or no. PC version sucks. I like this bet. That's a good bet. I respect this bet. Because, like, all of these skip cinematic bits you see here, they're only on the PC version. Which, again, I think is a good thing, and it should have been like that with the remasters in the first place. Because, genuinely, like, this game has stupid long cutscenes. But I will never, ever be able to gold this because of all the CG cutscenes. We saved literally 4 minutes there. I'm not joking when I said you could save 4 minutes in Tanamura section. Now we get to the fun part. Where I can't fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. HM9197. Thank you for the 3 months. Chat, actually, speaking of HMs, I ran a poll on Twitter the other day about the new Pokemon, because I want to do some... I've not been into a Pokemon game since Ruby Sapphire, and I really want to kind of get the new one and maybe do some chill shiny hunting, because I've never had a shiny Pokemon as well. The one thing that I do want to know is my favorite Pokemon is Rhydon. Is Rhydon actually in the game? I don't actually know if Rhydon is actually in the game or not. Can someone tell me if Rhydon is in the game? Yes, yes, yes. Ah, y'all. Rhydon these nuts.
Nah.
He wasn't gonna say it? You knew where I was going. Oh, good. My actual favorite Pokemon is Sneasel, which is the evolution of Cypher. I don't think they are in the game, so I don't care. Ah, good. That's just the kind of steam that I need to blow off during the fucking PC run of this game. You dislike me. It's okay, so do I. Cypher is available for the post-game get spawn. Oh, neat. I assume you can't... I almost said Digivolve. I assume you can't evolve it into Sneasel, though. Because I don't think there's the Steel Pokemon in that game early enough. I don't remember. Fuck, I don't remember. I don't know my Pokemon. I stopped playing at Ruby Sapphire. There's the unsub button. I'm sorry. You just committed for a month, I'm afraid. Actually, that is a good point. If ever you sub to people and you've done it by accident, you can actually request a refund from Twitch. It's something that most people don't actually know about. You can actually request a refund. Please don't. Please enjoy my content enough not to. But if you do accidentally do like a 10 gift sub pack instead of like say a 5-1, you can get a refund for that. There is an option to actually do that. Just don't do that too many times or Twitch will ban you. And you won't be subbing ever again. Email code for the post game too. Oh, interesting. Hey, guess what? Saito's back. I fucking hate this man. This man is the bane of this entire chapter. I'm gonna go slow because of Saito. I genuinely hate this man. This man is the bane of my entire fucking existence. Nice, I kicked him. Get out of here. Now he's not gonna annoy me before I get double finishing blow. I wanted to hit Saito with that. Shoot, fucker. Go down. The old strat isn't working. Fine, fine, fine. We'll do this instead. We'll do this instead. Wish we were more aligned to a corner. Shit. Like, don't ask me why I left the corner. That actually worked out for me, because if I wasn't in the corner, I actually would have had Saito do his move on me. Again. Fuck that, man. James, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it.
Hype train.
Hype train? Yo, what? Mr. and Skill, thank you for the 100 bits and starting the hype train. Alrighty. Okay, let's see if we can have a good Saito. The nice thing with Kiryu is I don't have to worry about the money anymore. Didn't have to worry about infinite Saito strat. I hate trying to go down that corner. Okay. Let's get it. I missed the shot. Did you see that? Down, that's the important part. Okay, he's up. That's bad. That might be it. I'm in a weird angle. So the reason why this works as an infinite combo is that the elevation of Saito, as you can see, is actually above me. As you can see, it slightly stops working after a while because Kiryu is getting pushed around by his combo. But because we're on a lower elevation than Saito, we can just keep hitting Saito while he's on the ground and just keep spinning Saito forever. This causes him to get stuck in an infinite combo. Fuck you, Saito. Stop ruining my speedrun. Fucking hate that, man. You had bits of free during the hype train. Didn't hear that from me. Just want to preface that by saying you didn't hear that from me. My mod, maybe, but my mods don't necessarily speak for me. I don't even know how Eli got that sword. I fucking hate Saito so much. I'm so glad that went well. So, we're starting Kiryu quite well, which is a good thing. Kiryu 2 is the Lockety stuff, isn't it? Yes, okay. This is the other shortest chapter in the game. This probably has the least amount of gameplay to it, even less than Tanamura's 3rd chapter. More cutscenes, though, which means more time loss. So, what we're going to do is we are going to... was hard. We're going to be grabbing a couple of items here for Kiryu so that we can sell them for more money to get some bats coming up. Because would you believe that baseball bats in the speedrun are actually stupidly overpowered? Shocking, I know. If I could have now a fight spawnless run, this would be fantastic. This would be a very, very good run at this point. Even if we lose all that time between now and the finale, I'm still happy with how this run has gone so far. Now, the problem is, as I've said, the PC version of Yakuza 4 is inherently slower than the console version of Yakuza 4. So from this point onwards, every single chapter is highly likely a giant time loss. Apart from maybe the chapter after this one. But it should be a time loss. I can just do the fight in the next chapter better. Note to self, don't fucking do the heat attack on Akiyama. I remembered this time. I have remembered this time, and I will not forget. Maybe. I'll forget. If I start using bats, we can play match now. I'm not being able to use bats. My god. The trouble with Yakuza 5, and the reason why the baseball bat strats probably won't ever go to Yakuza 5, is because Yakuza 5's weapon-based system sucks ass. Weapons start by doing less damage in the first place. I'm not actually sure if the bats do the flurry attack in Yakuza 5. Also, hey Pixelmaster, doing alright today. I was tired yesterday from my COVID jab. I'm a little tired today. I actually slept for like 10 hours. I could have slept for way longer. Arm's good though. Still a little sore, but good. The headache that I had yesterday and the dizziness have gone, which is nice. So I've actually reacted really well to this COVID booster jab for once. First 2 COVID jabs, reacted badly. But booster jab, good shit. What? No fight spawn? No fight spawn? No fight spawn? Well, I say. Good start. It's the fight spawns in the next chapter that scare the living shit out of me. That's the real scary shit right there. So we're heading down this way, despite the fact that you only have to do in this chapter is go to the Millennium Tower. We're going this way because what I want to do is I want to grab this locker key right here. Hello. Double back. I know there's no fight spawns behind me, so I know it's safe. I'm going to go grab this item from the coin lockers. This is a Seal of the Dragon. It is a weapon material, but it sells for 100,000 yen. You'll never guess what we're going to use the 100,000 yen for. Shocking. I know. And thankfully the cutscene is right here in this corner. But this is the reason why the PC version is just slow inherently, is because there's more cutscenes. I actually saved 0-0. Good. 0-0. I received the level 1 hype training mode. Whoa. Okay, so, again, anytime there's more CG cutscenes than there is gameplay in these chapters, you're going to lose time. Which sucks. And unfortunately, some chapters, especially the finale, have a lot of CG cutscenes. At this point, we're going to do what we used to do with the 000 route, in that we're going to go to Ebisu to sell some stuff for some money, but as you can probably guess, with the rest of the run, we're getting some goddamn baseball bats. I'm going to play some baseball. Oh, baseball. 9th inning and 8 outs or some shit like that. Kiryu's going up to the pitcher's mound and he's got a baseball bat. That's illegal. I don't know baseball. we don't get baseball in the UK. We have rounders. Fucking cricket. Ugh. So any spare items you have, because you need a full inventory of baseball bats. The more baseball bats we have left over at the end of this, the better, but it's a little hard to do. It's a little very hard to do, unfortunately. Oh, it's time to take again a extremely strong bat crafted for Kamiyama. You're talking the Patriarch bat. The only person who would be able to do it is Saejima. Unless... Yeah, I saw you there, bud. Unless... you can go up to the rooftop in this next section. Because the only 2 people who go anywhere near the rooftops... well, I guess Akiyama does, but it's before he gets his money. I guess it does. I guess you do after he gets his money as well. Fight Tour might be there on the outside. I don't think it is, because I think this reloads the map. So I'm just going to be a bit careful. No, because it's too close to the Serena exit. Yeah. Large lad, we should be fine. Yeah. It spawns him inside of me! No fight spawn here for once? Hey, good shit. Thank God. That was scary. It's not about the 0-0 Curio, it's all about the Mets! The Mets, baby! It's all about the Mets! Okay. Best bat can one-shot Daigo. See, if you could... Oh no, the rooftops are gone, look. There's no way up here in this part. So you would have to get it in Kiryu's 4th chapter, which... The detour would be... Go here. Go see Kamiyama. And then go taxi in the top left to... Kamurocho Hills. I think. Don't heat attack Akiyama. Don't heat attack Akiyama. Don't heat attack Akiyama. Don't heat attack Akiyama. I don't need to equip the baseball bats though. that's useful. Shit, it's because he blocked the first hit. Oh well. I can save time if I can skip this, but I need to hit the first hit. That sucks. Oh well, Akiyama doesn't die from this either. Maybe I should just work on Tanamura at that point, honestly. It has broken the baseball bat. So the next one. Nice. No parry from Tanamura. He says. I just go down. No, I just want you gone. Thanks. I'm not gonna risk him parrying me. And I get to keep a baseball bat this way. Trip to beam, lucky from maybe 50k, so a lot. Yeah. Alright, I forgot you have to actually unlock Kamiyamas, don't you? I was thinking of the gear Kamiyama. Oops. Oh well, that's gonna be a bit of a time loss. That's fine. Not a good fight. Not a good fight. I had time to save there over my PB, I'm fairly sure. So, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a little bit. This is all time lost to the PC version. Oh well. Shame. 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 As I said, this run is not guaranteed to PB. And unfortunately, this is where we're going to lose a lot of time, potentially. Kamurocho Hills... Bit of a debate at the minute whether Kamurocho Hills is faster with bats or guns. And the answer actually may be both. I'm upset that didn't fuck over Akiyama. Very upset. Oh well. Him blocking that one hit just fucked me. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Whatever we want, the least. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately. With a gun and a bat. It's like Ishin's gun sword style. But it's a bat instead of a sword. Stupid sexy bartender daddy. 50-50 also have to only use bats on only Nakano Watari. Yeah, pretty much. And then obviously there's also the I still think the first part of Kamurocho Hills, the outside bit, is gonna be faster with guns, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I did the other day. I'm going to go after Sledgehammer Guy first so that everybody else gathers up. Then I'm going to have to go after Gun Guy because he's really far away. And that way I can just use, hopefully, just 2 baseball bats for the 2 of them. Pick up the gun, shoot some people, baseball bat the rest. That's my idea for the first part of Kamurocho Hills. It does teleport you to the entrance. And the people who aren't the Sledgehammer Guy and the Gun Guy should run towards you. But Sledgehammer Guy is large and slow, and Gun Guy has the K2 problem of spawning all the way on the other side of the arena and just not giving a fuck. Please no fight spawn, I swear to God. I just need to get to the taxi. And then we're done with fight spawns. I just need to get to the taxi. Just let me go. Please, no fight spawns. I'm actually going to take it just a slight second slower so I can see if there's a fight spawn or not. I think we're good. Holy shit, we're golden. Okay. Good fight spawnless run. Or good fightless run, I should say. There were definitely fight spawns in this run, that's for damn sure. I remember them. Some of them got in the way. Alright, there could have been a fight spawn there, I suppose, but... Get in this side, right? Hell yeah, and it's actually a lot easier to move in here from that way. Beam is Tanamura to get it. Oh, ew. Okay, so I'm gonna go after old Sledgy down here first, because look how far away he is. What an ass. This one hit, it's fine. I don't like Sledgehammer guy with the baseball bats. I'm actually going to try and shoot him for the rest of the time. I want to save baseball bats here, but that's really not going well already. Should have faced behind me for this guy, but... Excuse me. Those shots weren't for you. Oops, I use a different bat than I'm... What I want to do is go through my bats in order, so left, up, right, but for some reason I started on right there. Not a good start. That's way more baseball bats used already than I would like. Ew. Now, if a certain somebody here could fucking behave, he's always going to hit you at the start here. So get ready on X to do the Kamaki knockback reflexes, or cat reflexes, whatever the fuck it's called in this game. Again, reminder, the only person you have to kill in this first bit is Nakanobutari.
Oh my god.
So hopefully, nice. Yeah, it's Aki. Thank you for the raid. How did 999 go? I hope you're enjoying it. It's one of my favorite visual novels. I want to get punched by this guy in the orange. He missed! For the very first time. Here we go. I should have broken his guard first. That's terrible. Please heat attack him, Kiryu. I swear to fucking god. I'm trying to save bats here. This is bad. Also go fast, because heat attacks are fast. I hate this, man. Every fiber of my fucking being. Please die. I wish we had guns. I wish I could shoot you. God, I want to shoot you so bad again. I fucking hate this man. I fucking hate this man with a passion. Oh my god. Fuck off, all of you. This is terrible. This is actually awful. I'm losing a minute here. I'm not even kidding. This is actually terrible. I hate this. We were so far ahead. This fucking sucks! Please, aim for Nakano Watari. Oh my fucking god. What is happening? Well, this was a good run. I've just literally lost a minute to the first room. And a bunch of baseball bats that I need for this run. This might not PB, and I'm not even kidding. I took 2 extra bats. That's still not good. Fuck, this is bad. Almost done just really got into spot stuff. Yeah, it does. The end game really, really does. I'm okay with that not killing the large lad, because I can just get him with this guy. Yeah. Did I somehow miss hits on that barricade? Also, I don't think I've got any baseball bats here, so I need to get them out again. Fuck me, I hate Nakano Watari so much. Yakuza 4's menu delay as well. Hopefully everybody is doing okay. The reason why I'm upset is because I can actually still lose this run. Despite being 4 minutes ahead. Also, I wanted this run to be over. So, you know, I never have to come to the PC version of Yakuza 4 again for a while. Thank you. Fuck off and die. I don't like this, man. Oh, I should get a baseball out for this guy. Come on, up you get. I think we just not attack this guy. Yeah. Yeah, don't flurry, because I would just waste a baseball bat out of that. There's a barricade. No, it's not barricade next, it's Suzumiya. You're getting Suzumiya barricade. Nakano Watari Suzumiya barricade. That order. I guess I can fear the two people in the Suzumiya fight that way, which should keep them near him. Hopefully. Anyway, here's Suzumiya Haruhi, but somebody gave her a gun. I don't, again, if I could do the heat attack, I would love that, thank you. Okay, good base without hitting the other guy. Right D-pad for the last one. Well, that's nice because it gets rid of my baseball bats in my hands, because we have a barricade coming up to break, so okay with that. Apart from that horrifically bad first room, the rest of this is going okay so far. Take that back. It's going terribly. Never mind. This fight sucks because when you kill a couple of enemies, it actually summons in some backup. Suzumiya is also here and a pain in the ass and likes to dodge roll a lot. So I kind of like taking out Suzumiya first if possible. Okay. Because now Suzumiya's alive and I've lost the bat out of that. That's honestly why I like taking out Suzumiya first. I don't like the look of this. Saw that coming. How dare you? Fuck you. I shouldn't have flurried for him, but I'm tired of his shit. I should summon back up? No. Man. I'm playing very badly. Your normal attacks. Yeah. So, up D-pad to start for the next floor. I want to put that away because up here... Actually, the elevator puts it away. I shouldn't put it away. Up here... Just punch this guy into the door. That way he won't shoot me. So up D-pad, one hit for these guys. I still don't know a good way to take out this room. I've been trying to take it from the right-hand side because there's obviously a couple of people this way. Yeah, there's a couple of people there. Normal attacks on mobs. Yeah, it's what I'm gonna have to consider because this is not going well. Trouble is, there's a thing coming up here. I'm definitely running out of bats. Look at that guy strutting his stuff. This guy started shooting me again. Good. It takes so long to break these doors as well. So not that one. Christ, I'm gonna lose a lot of time again. Ah, this sucks. I might actually go after the big grouping of enemies here for once. Yeah. Good. Ah, the normal bats don't even do that much damage. No. Not the title screen, thanks. I wish I was swinging a bit more to the right there. I don't appreciate you doing that. Also, you stop moving. This guy's one. That was the luckiest shit I've ever pulled off in this run. What happened there was I kicked that metal grate that was at my feet when I did my normal combo, and that actually hit the rest of the enemy. I hate this man. You know what? Oh no, because I can do this room in one flurry. Shit. No, I need to try and flurry this. Definitely not worth. You can do this room in one baseball bat flurry, by the way, if you're lucky, which, God, I hope I am this time. I'm not, because everyone's moving so far away. Oh, this is very bad. My PB had the one flurry. I'm going to have to normally attack some of these enemies. I just do not have the bats for this. This has been one of the worst Kamurocho Hills I have literally ever done. I'm going to lose a shit ton of time. Like, I'm going to lose minutes. This sucks. I'm not done with Yakuza 4, even if I PB. I'm not doing this tomorrow. My sanity is gone at this point. I'm 1000% going back to LAD. I'm afraid you can't stop me. I need this guy's gun in here. Hello, where is the man with the gun? He got it. Please move away from gun. This is mine, not yours. Yes, move together. Good, good. That's good shit right there. I will hit you with this bat, though. Oh, I won't. I'll just do this. Easy peasy. Thank you very much. Guys, don't be doing this where it doesn't PB. No, I'm doing LAD. I'm doing LAD. Swear to God. I want to play a fun speedrun that makes me rage in different ways. Look at the time loss. Look at the time loss. It's already beginning. This sucks. This sucks ass. I'm not a man that sucks ass, but this sucks ass. I'm not gonna overpower his fucking back as well. I get to bat him again. Trouble is, I don't know. So I have enough baseball bats on Akiyama. I definitely don't on Tanamura. I definitely don't on Kiryu. So we got problems. Big problems. I don't have any baseball bats equipped. E. Just gather up, you idiots. At least that's a decent start. I know I'm asking for a lot, so Samir, if you can walk over here. Thanks. That does nothing. I need to not do that anymore. Hey, Nakanobu, sorry. Fuck off. Look at this time loss. Hey, I love it. I love it. It's the best. Don't mind me, I'm going this way. Don't mind me. Look at this massive time loss from such a bad set piece. I hate Kamurocho Hills. Me and my homies all hate Kamurocho Hills. Why did you build it, Majima? At least I'm 2.5 minutes ahead, but I'm gonna have to fuck around with my inventory because Kiryu doesn't have enough bats. Tanamura doesn't have enough bats. I'm gonna have to get the bats from both Akiyama and Saejima. I don't have enough. This blows chunks. This fucking sucks. I'm going back to the old route. The old route where you're not supposed to play that badly with Kiryu, but it's still the same route. If I could trade in 20 broken baseball bats for one Patriarch bat, I'd be okay with this. Good trade, in my opinion. I actually don't know how many bats everybody has. I might be low on someone. Who do you even fucking be low on? Saejima? I guess. If I have to be low on baseball bats on one character, it's probably Saejima. Because you want to do it right. You want to do Daigo right. That's for sure. I guess what I should do is I should get Kiryu his baseball bats first. I'm gonna make 6 slots in my inventory. 3 of them are gonna be for Kiryu, and then I will just trade 3 bats for Tanamura, and then hopefully another 2 bats for Tanamura. I can do Tanamura with 5 bats, hopefully. It's a bit risky, but I think 5 is fine. So, Akiyama, you give me 3 bats. Saejima, you give me 2. I give 3 to Tanamura. 1 bat for myself. Actually, I could do 2. That's 4 on Tanamura. I hope that's enough on. It should be with the sake. 4 on Tanamura isn't great. Oh, he has his other one? Yes, he has his other one. Okay, this should be it. This should be it. This should be it. Okay. This should be it. Should. It's gonna be a little close. Tanamura has essentially 1 baseball bat that has 1 hit on it, but that's fine because that's a flurry. Yeah.
ほう、すごいね。俺に初めて出会った時から。
I think we have just enough bats. Just enough. Gun math was much easier. This is the only thing I don't like about this route. I think it's better in terms of money for certain characters like Saejima, but trying to math the bats out, determining on how well or badly you did, is not good. Akiyama should be fine even if he has one bat that's half, because he should have the sake to give obviously Boozer's lore in this fight. Also, we need to do the Arai fight well. We need to bounce Arai into the wall so that he doesn't just get straight up. So... it's still not an easy fight, even if we have, like, 3 bats. Oh, perfect. 3 bats and a Sake Dream. Chug, chug, chug. I was about to start attacking. Nice. I should have put the baseball bat out. I shouldn't have done a heat attack. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. You can do Arai in 2 bats. That's good to know in the future. 1.5 actually. Fuck me, that was scary. I almost balls that up. Whew. So whenever a baseball bat breaks, I guess you just have the time if you're in a good position, but you should not use a heat attack when a baseball bat breaks. Okay, so the idea here is heat attack the first heal, flurry the second heal. Thumbs up, kill Kido. Balls out. Now the trouble with that is that's one more baseball bat that could have gone to Tanemura. So that is a worry. For Kido's first 2 phases, you only need, I think it's just 1.5 or 2 baseball bats that are full. And then as long as you have a 3rd baseball bat, last phase is easy. Ladies and gentlemen, baseball's out, Kido.
Oh yeah! Kido!
Damn. Are you gonna play nice Kido? He actually is full once. Oh damn. I'm actually a little surprised at this. He usually doesn't. I spoke a bit too soon. Okay, so this is enough damage to get him into his heal phase. Oh shit! Hey now, hey now, hey now! Stop that! Thank you. Fucking Kido. Should be enough for phase 2. Wait until he's done. It's fine. It's fine. I should have circled, but it's fine. I can just do it here. Yeah. It's all good. As long as you do it at the end of the fight, it's fine. Now comes the fight that scares me the most, because there's a shit ton of time loss in this next fight. This fight has 2 of the longest mid-fight cutscenes that are unskippable. If I see both of them, I lose, and I'm not joking you here, probably 1.5 to 2 minutes. This one scares me. This is the only finale fight that genuinely does scare me. But the nice thing is, we need to hit Daigo into a wall, and he starts with his back to a wall. This is the reason why I equip my bats early, so I can get bat out and guard immediately. But bouncing him off the wall like that. But, don't heat attack. This is why I don't like Daigo! Son of a bitch. There's one more I can skip. I just got to be very careful because that's used up my baseball bat as well. So. Oh, there you go. I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What the fuck am I supposed to do when Daigo does that? There is nothing I can do. There is literally not a fucking thing I can do. I despise this fight with baseball bats. Now, I need to do this one in 5 baseball bats hits, so I've got to be very careful. There's a part of this fight that sometimes uses up an extra baseball bat flurry, and I know where it is, so I might want to consider doing the cutscene early, if I can't get Munakata. I wish I had Akiyama's final bat on camera right here. If we did, we would have the perfect amount of bats. As it is, I might be 1 bat too low, depending on how the start of this fight goes. So, a little worried about this. But I'm gonna lose. Actually, I can't remember if my PB dodged both Daigo cutscenes. I think it did, so I'm a little upset about this. This is a shame. It's a massive shame. I do need to equip my bats though. Why is everyone topless? Yakuza. That's it. Yakuza. Come in, car. You're gonna get to run from me. Okay, I don't know where he went, is the problem. Okay, so I dodged the cutscene anyway that has the bit that breaks my bat, so I'm okay with this. So I'm gonna go after Munakata here because I don't want to see the other mid-fight cutscene. Alright. Couple of good hits in here as well. Okay, no cutscene, that's good, that's good. It's gonna save a little bit of time. Time loss is gonna begin in like 30 seconds. Decent lineup of enemies, okay. Just you, huh? Just you, huh? This has been a decent Tanamura. Okay. Good. This has been a decent Tanamura. We PB'd. Shame that everything from Kiryu onwards was terrible. I don't know how that golded when I fucked up the 2 Daigo cutscenes, but, you know. Cool! Thank fuck. I'm not 100% satisfied with that, with how the final part of Kiryu went. But I am proud to say that's a PCPB world record for Yakuza 4. I think there is a strong possibility with a good run this goes sub 250. I'm fairly confident